yourself to the camera and say a little bit about yourself.
My name is Gabrielle Shepard. I own Olympic Cards and Comics. I started working here when I was 15, and I've owned it since I was 18. So our 21-year anniversary was just a couple weeks ago, and that's pretty much it.
Why did you choose a comic and game shop?
When I was 15, the woman that used to own the shop asked me if I wanted a job, and I said yes.
What's it like running a comic and game shop?
It's a lot of fun. I get to hang out and look at comic books all day and play games and hang out with a bunch of really cool kids that come in. So it's a lot of fun. I like it. I like building a community, and so that's what we try and do here.
How long have you been in business?
21 years.
What is your most popular game?
I would probably say Settlers of Catan is the most popular game we have. There's also like a bunch of zombie games that are really popular. Carcassonne is really popular. Dominion's very popular. So there's tons and tons of games.
What is your most popular comic?
I would probably say it's going to be a toss-up between X-Men and Batman. Right now, Guardians of the Galaxy is super popular because of the movie coming out, but overall, X-Men and Batman typically are the two top ones.
What recommendations do you have for someone who has never gamed before but is interested in starting?
I would say find other people that like to game and sit down and game with them. We have lots of nights where we teach people how to play games. We have open events where people can come and play. And typically, if you've never played a game, finding other people makes it a lot easier to learn, and it's a lot more fun than reading a rule book.
What is the Lacey gaming community like?
Oh, it's awesome. We have every single night of the week, we have people gaming and hanging out and playing. We just built the second story upstairs, so that's pretty much full every night with people playing games. People are really awesome and welcoming. They really want other people to play games, so they're a really nice bunch of people.
What is the hardest part about running a shop like this?
I hate paperwork, but as far as hard, I would say honestly, having a lot of people in here and trying to build a community oftentimes has a lot of there's a lot of interactions with a lot of people, and like if you come in and someone says something, and kind of making sure you guys are getting along and making sure everyone in the community is getting along with each other is probably the most challenging part. I find it very rewarding, but it is very challenging sometimes when we have a lot of different personalities and a lot of different people in one area, making sure everybody's getting along and everybody's respecting each other.
You recently added upstairs. What goes on up there?
Right now, it's just a game room. It's just a game center, so people can come in and hang out and play games with their friends. Here in the next couple of weeks, we'll be adding a cafe, so people can come and eat and drink coffee and drink, soda and things like that, and just kind of hang out.
What does Olympia Cards and Comics offer that the other shops at the mall don't?
Well, honestly, I've only been in the shop in the mall a couple times. My guess would be that we're probably bigger, and we probably have a bigger selection. But the shop and the mall and I work really well together, so we don't really see it in terms of that. Like, we both try and help each other out and make sure, as a whole, we're building a gaming community, not necessarily a gaming community in this shop and then a gaming community in that shop. What we want is both shops to get along really well, and all of our customers in our community to feel like we're all one big unit. So while we're bigger, we've also been doing it for 20 years, and they've only been doing it for a year or two, but they're really enthusiastic about it, and they're really working hard to make it happen. So I hope that kind of answers your question.
Tell me about the tournaments that go on here.
Well, we have tournaments for just about every game, and every night of the week we do a different tournament. So Mondays we have a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. Tuesdays we have ladies that come in and play Magic. Wednesdays we have Type 2 tournaments. Thursdays we have miniature games and things. Fridays we have Friday Night Magic, which is a draft. So you basically you get 3 packs of cards and you make your deck out of that. And then Saturdays we rotate what tournaments we have, because that's our big day. So that tends to be the day that has the biggest tournaments. So we kind of have to rotate them so everybody gets a different turn at having more space and more time allocated.
How many people participate in these tournaments?
Oh, it really depends. We could have as few as 8. We could have as many as, I think the biggest tournament we had was 231. So there's a lot of people in here sometimes.
Okay, I think that's everything.
Is that everything?
Yep. Thank
Good
you
job.
for joining us.
Those are good questions. Thank you very much. Good job, buddy. Hope I answered your questions.
Yeah, that was good.